For showing me the energy for Aries, any birth chart placements for cross watchers, and also for any of those who are just drawn to watch this reading. Thank you for blessing everybody that comes to this reading to receive what their soul needs for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, for their empowerment of their divine authenticity. Praise in all my days. Okay. I hear, after such a long time of carrying such a heavy burden, things have finally changed. It wasn't something that was easy, but it was also not something you had known before. Okay, it's a different energy. It's a completely different type of experience for you. So, I just heard Red Robin. So I'm not sure what the Red Robin is for, but that means something specific. So just so you know, I channel these messages through. And whatever I get is what I'm going to say. So some of you are going to resonate with everything that comes out of my mouth. Others of you, you pick up bits and pieces. And also, I'm somebody who knows that there's not any way I could really get this wrong because of my connection to source. So you're going to notice that I'm doing the cards quite differently. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you might have seen this a long time ago. It's been a long time ago since I've been guided to pull the cards like this. So, yeah. But in your Aries energy, I see like you've made a lot of hard changes. They're showing you made a lot of difficult changes, very difficult. I heard the word drastic, very drastic changes. What's with the Red Robin? What's with the Red Robin? Is it a person named Robin? Their favorite color is red? I don't know. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but this is you being the queen of cutting off. This is the queen of boundaries. This is the queen of reading between the lines and seeing the BS. And I heard kicking ass and taking names. That's what I heard. Kicking ass and taking names was come through. Yeah, you can only get in this position because you have your own discernment and you stop listening to what everybody else has to tell you, I heard, and you start making choices and decisions for yourself based off of your own gut, your own intuition, your own wisdom. You use it all. You use your intellect, you use your intuition, you use known information, and you use the information that people try to, I heard hidden information, the information that people try to hide from you. It's like you're really not that good at hiding. I heard you're really not that good at hiding. So there's this energy here where the different ones try to hide certain things. I heard the lie of omission. Okay, so they just don't say it. They try to keep certain things out of a conversation, out of your view, out of your awareness, but you pick up on stuff anyways. I'm hearing you've been learning to trust your inner voice. You've been learning to trust your the divine mind as it speaks through you. Thank you. I heard the divine mind as it speaks through you. You've been learning to trust it a lot more. Oh, you might want to know which decks we're reading with for you tonight too. So, well, today at this time, these are the decks I'm using. But it took a lot of training and practice to get here. That's part of why I'm hearing the song. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Yeah, so that's part of why it was such a hard knock. Like those hard knocks were part of your training process to get you to recognize the voice of the divine mind, to know when it is your soul speaking, your highest self, God, your soul team, angels, ancestors, guys. Which vernacular do you speak? Because we speak them all. Yeah. I heard protect your head, and then they showed me protect your crown. Okay. And then they're showing me the crown always stays up. Okay. They said the crown always stays up. So there's something here about that as well. Okay. You move in purity. That's what I heard. You move in purity, but you don't always tell everybody about your plans. So I get the idea, like you pop up with surprises. Like people are just going about their day, la-di-da. Little do they know that for the last 2 weeks, the last month, the last 2 days, I don't know, you've been up to planning something that's truly like, boy, oh boy, this is abundant. This is sharing the wealth, sharing the blessings. This is being a miracle in somebody's life. Yeah. Mm. I heard, and many times you don't even take credit. So you're like this sneaky secret Santa, and it doesn't even have to be Christmas, you know? You're like a sneaky secret Santa, sort of like how a secret admirer would just leave stuff. You're a sneaky secret Santa type of energy. Okay. And then they're giving me the sacred secretion energy. So this is about you having epiphanies. Yeah. You've purified your energy source. So a lot of people try to purify their energy by the physical things that they intake. And they're showing me that you have done it. I mean, they're saying you do try to do certain things like that, eat healthy and all that stuff. But that's not really the biggest benefit for you, actually. The biggest benefit for you has been purifying your mentality and your emotionality. Like you've been keeping your heart space pure and your mind space pure. Even if there's negativity and chaos and drama going on outside, you just don't let it invade your space. You don't let it dictate how you're going to feel today and what you're going to do today. The bottom of the deck here is a go-go-ro, ego death. Ego death. That's interesting. Um, is the ego meant to die? And if it is, then why did the divine give it to us? Is where I go with that. However, the understanding of the ego. So that's what I'm getting from this, just because of what I've channeled through my healing experience. Um, the ego, if you didn't need one, you wouldn't have one. It's part of your construct. Okay. It's there for a reason. It's not about killing it, it's about understanding its function. Okay. So the ego, it makes you wipe your butt, clean yourself, smell good, dress, keep your place tidy. It also can, and those are healthy things, you know. It makes you exercise. I mean, it makes you do brush your hair, you know, like those are healthy things. Nothing wrong with any of them. Some people take it to the extreme though, and then they begin to, from an imbalanced ego and a misunderstanding ego, oh well, you know, try to push their taste or take too much of their self identity from the opinions of the other people and what they think about how they present themselves, and all that stuff is just imbalance and a lack of awareness. Okay. So healthy ego energy is here. And in this image we have what appears to be like a falling out. It very much looks like a tower card moment of two ladies having a fallout. Yeah, two ladies are having a fallout here. Um, there was something here about a person could try to play to your ego because they're coming from an unhealthy ego place. They're very concerned about what people are saying about them. They're very concerned about what how they appear to be. They're very concerned about the social aspects and how they're viewed socially in the social circles and stuff like that. They're very so this is somebody who, although they don't have the funds for it, is going to splurge and buy a fancy car, or they gonna go buy them a 40,000 Birkin bag, and they ain't got $40,000 to keep in it. What are you doing with the 40,000 Birkin bag if you ain't got $40,000 to roll with? Like you ain't got $40 in your bag, but you got a $40,000 bag. Don't make no sense. I'm just saying. Okay, so it's that kind of energy where people are very concerned with brand names and keeping up with the whatever last names, and trying to have the fanciest this and that, and this makes them feel so good. And so there's something here that happened there, and I just see like whoever this was that tried to come at you this way, so maybe you don't have a Birkin bag, maybe you go to the DD's discount and get just something really cute, and it might look like it's $1,000 bag, but really don't nobody know, like on the low you paid $20 for that bag. But guess what, you keep $20 in it. As a matter of fact, you keep more than, I heard you keep $200 in it all the time. Good girl. You should have more money in the bag than you done spent on the bag. I'm just saying. So that's the energy here about you. Meanwhile, you sitting here next to Talk a Lot Tammy, and she got a lot to say today. And she could talk about, how you need to upgrade your bag game and this and that and the other. And then you're like, but don't worry about what brand name my bag is, because I got money in it. Talk a Lot Tammy, she tries to tell you she got money, but you already know. You saw her digging through her bag. She ain't got nothing but Twitch. Anyways, this is so silly, but that's the type of silliness that's being dealt with here. So, what is this about in your life? Is this about a bag? Is this about clothes? Is this about a car? Is this about a neighborhood that you live in? Is it about what school somebody's kids attend? Like, what's the deal, man? I personally don't care for none of those brand names. Not really. So, let's go into these cards that we have pulled out. I just kept with the cards until I was told to put it down. So, let's see what we have in the past energy. We have the Hangman and the future love letter that says, I love you. Okay, so in the past, somebody said, I love you. And you were like, hold on for a minute with that thought. Like, I already tried to tell you what an ass I am. I already try to tell you how mean I can be, stuck in my ways, blah, blah, blah. I'm not willing to change in none of these days. Okay. So I hear you, but let's see how you feel next week. I heard. Um, Other thing I see also. Oh, okay. So that is real. The other thing they just show me here is though this was a situation. Oh yeah, they're going back to this whole ego thing over here, talking about how you had this great epiphany about how your conscious mind. There we go. Thank you. I wasn't going for conscious. You became conscious of. Thank you. That's what I was trying to hear. No, that's what I was hearing. Being made more clear. You were consciously aware that your ego mind and your spirit mind were at odds with one another. There was a battle going on. So here you have this great idea. I know what the hang up is. I'm against my freaking self. The ego is part of me. The divine mind is also part of me. Oh my goodness. They've been battling each other. Why are we battling each other? No wonder our life feels chaotic externally, because I got an internal battle going on between me and me, between the divine mind and the ego mind. Oh, so what did you do? You got these two together. You started writing a love letter to both the divine mind and the ego mind, thanking them for their contribution, as you had this realization of what is the purpose of the divine mind, what is the purpose of the ego mind. And somebody's like, please freaking tell me already. Yeah, we're 14 minutes in. Yeah, we finally picked up two cards. I don't know how long this reading is going to go for you, but so the divine mind, it's the divine mind when it's unknown information, especially. That's one way you can be absolutely sure that it's from the divine mind. Another way you can identify if information that is in your mind is from the divine mind, if it's a whole lot of information that comes in a split second, and all of a sudden you have all this information in your head and it was never there before. That's God talking to you. Okay. The ego mind, what happens as soon as you get the divine mind going, the ego mind wants to step up. The ego mind is part of the human brain system that's kind of very computerized. The ego's job is to protect you and to make you look good, baby. It definitely is also to make you look good. So the ego mind, what it does is it taps into computer brain and it says, look, we got this new information over here, but we don't have no reference material for it. We don't have nothing to verify whether this works or doesn't work, whether this is true or not. So then the ego mind begins to go at the information. And here's the thing, both the ego mind and the divine mind are on your side. It's all on your side. But what starts to happen is you start to take the messages of the ego mind as your truth and common sense and logic. It looks like logic all the time. Reasoning. It looks like reasoning and logic over some. I heard harebrained idea. You must use the word harebrained because I don't use that word. But yeah, over some amazing epiphany and I call them $1 million ideas. I got a whole notebook of them that you get that comes from the divine. The human brain wants to explain that away and give you all the reasons why that doesn't work. Cannot compute, no known factors, unknown information. We don't have no reference material for this. So two things. Your ego's going to try to save your life and it's going to try to make you look good. It's going to try to protect you from being hurt. But the thing is, the divine mind is giving you unknown information, new information. So in this experience, what I see is a understanding of how these two work. And even a conversation where you're like, okay, look, ego brain, I know that you're here trying to help me. I know you want what's best for me. However, so does the divine mind. The divine mind has been right from time to time. Remember this time that happened? That was a great idea. We just followed it. We just did it right away. And it worked. Okay. And then also there's this energy where it's like, okay, divine mind, I know the ego overreacts sometimes and it's always pulling up old information and it doesn't understand that you're bringing new information. But the ego is there to protect us too. Everybody's on my side. Let's just all make friends, hold hands, and skip away together happy. And then we all going to be winning. And Melinda's going to be fine. Put your name there because we're all on the same team. We're all on my team. I'm sorry, divine mind, that I've been uh, reading you as different type of information, not understanding what it was that you were communicating to me or what was communicating to me. I'm sorry, ego mind, that I didn't understand your function and what you're here to do. But now that I do, I would like us all to work in harmony. I would like us all to work together. And so there's this, and somebody is like, "Did you really have that?" Yeah, I had that kind of conversation with myself about two different parts of the way my brain functions. And that changed everything. Okay. In the current energy, we have the Nine of Swords and we have Act. Okay. Somebody's like, you know what? I just need to sit and smoke so I can have a great idea again. Somebody is going to sit and have some of the sacred tree so that they can have another revelation. That I heard somebody here really loves the sacred tree and how it helps them have another revelation. Okay. What I see happening right now, your divine mind and your ego mind are working together. If you did that harmonizing, like, let's make friends. Can't we all just get along? We're all on the same team. Let's play like teammates. Okay. Um, the spirit mind is saying, listen, you need to do something that, and I feel like the ego brain is like, I don't know how to do that. I never do that. This is like somebody who's not used to um intimacy or dancing or singing, but their soul is pushing them to do it. Why? Because look at all these Nine of Swords. There's fears, there's worries, there's nervousness and anxiety attached to this thing, but their soul is saying, go for it. Okay. The ego brain is trying to stop it. But because we had that harmonizing, even the fear of it has all these beautiful roses behind it. All the swords are lined up in order. We understand why we're afraid of something in this energy Aries, in this Aries energy, but at the same time, the soul is like, do it. Why? Because it's going to break barriers. It's going to break boundaries. It's going to allow you to free yourself from some sort of restriction. It's going to allow you to free yourself from some sort of isolation. It's going to allow you to come out of your shell and blossom, baby. Yeah, it's going to allow you to come out of your shell and blossom. If I see this in this Aries energy, laying in your bed, like really wanting to do something different than this, because you've got the great idea. And it's spirit, it says spirit and it says act. You know what to do. You're afraid. Stop being afraid. Give yourself a kick in. I'm hearing give yourself a swift kick in the rear and go do it. Because the only one that can do it is you. What's the big danger? I'm hearing, what's the big danger? Are you going to die? Could you die? Then don't do it. It's because somebody else die. Then don't do it. Could you get your feelings hurt? That's not a good enough reason to stop yourself from doing it. Could it hurt somebody else's feelings? That's not a good enough reason to stop from doing it. It is a good reason in both cases to stop from doing it if that's the freaking intention. If your intention to do it is to get your feelings hurt, don't freaking do it. If your intention is to hurt somebody else's feelings, don't freaking do it. If you might get your feelings hurt or they might get their feelings hurt, but that was not your intention, do it. Stop being a big old wussy. That's what I heard. Stop being so afraid, because you know what? All your dreams live outside of your comfort zone. If you're going to stay in the same old spot, you're going to stay sitting here boo-hooing in bed, crying, covering your eyes in bed, wishing for something different, and not taking the chance to act and go do it, well, guess what? You're going to stay stuck with what you got until you do something different. As a matter of fact, that's a great, like, just daily practice, anyways. On the daily, you have no idea how healing and empowering it will be, how much your life will blossom right before your eyes if you will do something different every day. Try eating with your left hand instead of your right hand, or take the left turn around to take the route to work instead of the right hand turn, or brush your teeth with your left hand instead of your right hand, or I don't know, fill in the blank. Have a cup of water before you have some coffee. I don't know. Do anything different. There are routines that you are so stuck in, and you do the same dang thing every day. Switch it up. Do something different, you know? And I think that's one of the things that makes me so stuck in my ways and so different, because I'll tell you what, every day I do different stuff. There's some stuff that I do that's the same every day. We all have that. Why with the choke up on the oxygen and breathing? What does that happen to me? I don't know. Why does the oxygen try to choke me out every now and again? Because somebody doesn't like what you're saying. They want to try to restrict your throat chakra. That shit doesn't work, but you sure know about it and you find out about it. Interesting. I'm still going to talk. That doesn't stop. It passes. And as a matter of fact, that's a great excuse for another big gulp of coffee. So, whether it's something to do or something to say, do something different if you want a different outcome. And the thing of it is, you know it. Even your ego is trying to push you to do it. But at the same time, the ego is giving you all the known information from the past. I'm embarrassed. I'm too shy. I'm afraid because, another time I tried to do this. And that's what the ego mind will do. The physical mind will access data records of known factors, known information in our past. When we tried to do something that was similar to this, then we had a bad reaction. Or when we did this with that person, this was a bad reaction. Or when somebody else, so and so, did this, or when I saw it on TV, or when I heard about it in that book, or I don't know, whatever it was. And it's like, it was a bad reaction, it didn't work out. Okay, but that's not your situation. You're not back then. And this is coming from the divine mind. It's coming with divine blessings on it and spiritual guidance to go for it, because it's going to be different. You're going to create a different outcome. If you don't like doing the same thing over and over again, I don't know why you've come to earth, because it's a whole lot to do the same thing over and over again on earth. That's kind of just how it works. Everything cycles back around. You got to do it again, but the point is to do it different this time. Yep, do it different this time. I heard if the last time you tried to get up on the karaoke mic, you just stood there and froze. This time, at least try to say the first line of the song before you freeze and give the mic back and walk away. Yay, you did it different. Okay. I heard somebody then. Okay, they got jokes. They said, instead of trying to sing it, why don't you just read the song? Just read it. You don't even have to sing. Just read it. Give them all a laugh. Okay. I don't know. Hidden blessing in this. Let's go to the next position in your energy, Aries. Hidden blessings, the Queen of Wands, and Lantarki Mace, which says peace. Interesting. So, the hidden blessing in this is you have this Queen of Wands. Okay, you've made peace with yourself. Look at she looking in the mirror, looking at herself. Queen of Wands, that's you. So this is telling me in some sort of way, like you're looking at yourself and you're seeing your beauty. Look, she got her little waist showing in her little shirt. She's looking in the mirror. She put her lipstick on. She got her hair all curly. She looking in the mirror and she's at peace with what she sees in it. The hidden blessing is you got passion inside of you. You've made peace within yourself. Again, they're referring me to that whole conversation we were talking about between physical, the spirit mind and the ego mind. Okay. The other thing with this Queen of Wands and the peace card is not only do you have peace with yourself, what you look like, it's the skin you in, you ain't afraid to show your curves, baby. Go ahead. You're also very happy, very creative. And it's like the more you have peace with yourself and exactly who you are, and the more, you'd be surprised. You do what you want to do. Like you get inspired to try new things. Yeah, you inspire yourself to try new things. You find more happiness, you find more joy in life. That's what I see happening here. And they're referencing me to, you had to learn to discern in the past. You had to learn to read between the lines with folks. Like, you know what? The only reason that person was hating on me when I wore my sexy mama outfit was because they're not satisfied with what they look like. They're just embarrassed that they can't dress like this too. Type of a thing is the way it's coming through, since we have the girl looking in the mirror. And that's, again, in the past you were looking in the mirror, but ooh, they're showing me something different here. Look, it's like you the same one. In the past, you were looking in the mirror. I'm just going to hold this back here so you could see exactly what they just showed me. You see the darkness in this card, and do you see the lightness in this card? That's what they want me to show you. You used to look in the mirror, and there was a lot darker energy when you used to look in the mirror before. Now there's all this beautiful light energy around you as you look in the mirror. And it's your energy. You're the one that's creating the light. They're showing me a channel message that I did years ago when we were in the big house with all the kids and stuff, and it was talking about a person who has been woke up in a cave, and they're trying to find their way out, but there ain't no light, so they're stumbling around, getting cut up and all this stuff. And as they move further, they see a little bitty light. And that, just as they're getting ready to quit, that little bitty light gives them the why are you giving me the word gumption? I don't use that word. Who talks like that? Is it you? Put something in my comment. Put hashtag gumption is the word. Okay, because I don't use that word, but it gives you the gumption. It gives you the ganas. It gives you the courage. It gives you the motivation. It gives you the inspiration. That little tiny light that you see way over there, to keep crawling through the dark, baby, because you say, if that's the exit, I got to get over there to where the exit to this thing is. Okay. So you keep moving through. Little by little, the lights gets a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. You get finally through this whole cave. And when you get up to it, do you know that that is a mirror looking back at you? And the light that you're looking at is your own. You are the light. And guess what? You just turn the knob, open the door. It's a mirrored door. it reminds me of the one that I have in my bathroom at my nail salon where I take pictures of all the nails at the glow in the dark. Oh, yeah. But anyways, it's like a giant mirrored door, mirrored wall, whatever. You get to it, all you got to do is get there. It opens for you. Boom, you're free. You were the light you were looking for. Nobody else is going to give it to you. You got to give it to yourself. And part of the process is going to help you find that light is to restrict access to you, is what I'm hearing from that Queen of Swords. She's saying, yeah, I had to restrict access for me. Look, she's sitting on a rooftop and there's all these other buildings. And I just feel like all those other buildings are housing a whole lot of people that would have loved some access to you. But yeah, she said we had to restrict access. You had to restrict access to beneficial. And sometimes they said that just meant just being alone with you. Okay, Aries energies. Let's go into the challenging position. And we have Hisabi with accountability, and we have the Emperor. Oh boy, what is the challenge in your energy, Aries? Is like realizing like it's my fault. I'm holding yourself accountable. Holding yourself accountable for the choices that you made, and why. It's not to beat you down, it's not to make you feel bad, because Aries is the Emperor energy. um or some of you might have another Aries in your experience as well. Some of you could have a husband in your experience, or a masculine partner in your experience as well. But the Emperor energy is your energy as well, so you'll have to uh, apply it as it does, let it fly where it don't. But it's like holding yourself accountable. If it's not you holding yourself accountable, you do have an emperor around who's going to let you know. And why did that happen? Who decided that? You know what I'm saying? They're not going to let you just slide. I heard slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Yeah, no, we're not doing all that. This is not a freaking line dance, baby. This person is not going to jump in and do a line dance. This person is a boss. They do their own. They got their own groove. You know what I'm saying? They lean like a cholo. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, maybe they do. Point is, this person is a boss, and they're going to hold you accountable because they know that as a boss and in the boss's energy field, like, you got to hold yourself accountable. If you don't hold yourself accountable, you're going to disempower yourself, because if it's not your fault, it's somebody else's fault. Now somebody else has more power in your life than you do, and that shit ain't going to fly around here. No, we're not doing that. Mm-hmm. We're going to catch every little mistake. We're going to say something about it. We're going to notice it, and we're going to shift it. We're going to pivot it. We're going to flip this. We're going to smack it, flip it, rub it down, and make it okay, smooth, and easy. Smooth and easy is the way I want to love you tonight. Smooth. Okay. It's not smooth and easy. It's slow and easy. No, we got to do this right, quick and easy. We got to do this smooth and easy, but we're not doing it slow. We're going to do it right, quick, in a hurry. We're noticing it quicker. At this point, I'm hearing we're noticing it quicker as you've had time to sit with yourself, Aries. And some of you do have this external influence. Is it a father? Is it a husband? Is it another Aries? Is it a masculine partner? Somebody who actually got sports coat on, got some boots on, got the ink in her hand, all those things symbolic. Confirmation. Yeah. Um, this is somebody who's going to say, you know what? I heard what you said. Did you hear what you said? Did you hear it? Huh? Did you hear it? Oh, we're not playing that game. We're not playing the disabled game. Well, you know what they did to me? Do you know how that made me feel? Oh, so they have the power to control how you feel. This is the type of conversation you're going to have with this person if it's somebody else. If it's not somebody else, this is the kind of conversation you're going to have with yourself, where you're like, oh, they have the power to make you feel something, huh? Okay, so who has the power in this situation? Oh, that's right. I have the power in this situation. You know what? That's just my old personality trying to stick around. But you know what? I know who I am. Nobody else has the power. I made myself feel that way. And it's like, okay, and why did I make myself feel this way about what they had to say about what I look like? I love the way I look like. If they don't like it, they don't got to look at it. They can look at all kinds of other things. Their eyes turn in all directions, their necks do, and their bodies do. They could spin around if they want to. I don't care. They don't need to look over here if they don't like my curly hair. Okay. Problems. Somebody got some problems, I heard. 99 problems in a witch ain't one. Ooh, and they did say witch. So 99 problems. You might have 99 problems, honey, but ain't no witch got no, they ain't got no place in your energy field. So if somebody thinks that they can do some sort of energy work over you, but the way they do it, I shouldn't even, I should just say it. If anybody thinks that they got the ability to curse you, put spell work on you, affect you through brujeria or barrio magic or whatever type of backwoods hoodoo, voodoo, whatever the thing that they can do over you, they got another dang thing coming. Period. You know why? Because you took all your power back and you closed the window of you close the curses window. There was another way I was saying this before. Why, spirit, you don't give it to me? Tell the DJ bring it back. Tell the DJ bring it back. Okay, but then yeah, you close that window of control. Thank you. The DJ just brought it back. You close the window of control. The window of control is what. When it's open, it allows for curses to flow back and forth. You can curse folks, they can curse you. And usually people just let folks curse them when that window of control is open. And how do they do that? By letting somebody else have more power in your life than you do. But you said it's not their fault, it's my fault. When you did that and you stopped trying to change them, you just let them be who they are. And then you realize, like, I don't care what their opinion is. I don't care what they think they said or what they think they know about me. I'm the one that decide about me. And I might mess up here and there. And I might not always make the best choices, but I sure am getting better at it. And you know what? Whether it was a mess up or it was straight up, it was mine. I did that. I did that. Oh, did I do that? Okay, I'm just gonna call you Urkel for a little bit here, Urkel. Okay, Aries, you Urkel. Oh, did I do that? Yes, you did that. And honey, when you did that, you closed the window of control. Can't nobody curse you. Can't nobody put no barrio nothing on you, no brujeria nothing. They can't put no spell work on you. None. The people that are susceptible to that are the people that's like, it's their fault. It's your fault. You did this to me. It's you. It's you. It's you. And that's a cold pill to swallow because some of us had some real ugly stuff in our past. And it's like, you mean everything? Yeah, I literally mean everything. Yep, even that ugly stuff where people actually did do ugly things. But somehow we were a vibrational match to it if it happened to us. Yeah, me too. Me too. You know what I mean? Yeah, if it happens to you, somehow you're a vibrational match to it. Now, where's the blessing? Close that window of control, baby. I chose that. And why did I choose that? Because look what I did with it. Look what I did with it. I became an advocate. I became empowering. I taught the little girls what those ugly people were like and that they existed so that they knew to protect themselves. And guess what? Now they have kids. They're all grown up and they teach their kids too. What do you know? I took that ugly experience that I chose for myself. I put the power in it and I took the power away from anybody that would decide to make me a victim because that ain't their choice. And I decided I was empowered. I went from victim to victor, baby. I am victorious. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see who or what you got in your environment in this energy, Aries. The Three of Pentacles and silent retreat, silence. Okay. Somebody here. Okay, I heard divine throuple. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is cooperative energy. Some of you here are polyamorous because there's three people here. There's three ladies here in this place. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. But some of you, this is a close group of friends. Silence, silent retreat. Some of you, there's four people involved in the situation, but one of them is getting quiet right now. Interesting. I'm gonna just look at these for a minute. This is who or what is in your environment. Mm. Well, you got a lot of people that they need your help. They want to learn from you. They want to work together. Could be a boss and a coworker. Could be children. It could be a friend, a group of friends, a mother and a child and a friend. Whatever this collaborative group is. Some of you work together and you meditate together. Ah, I heard the family that prays together stays together. Are you praying with your partner? That's a beautiful experience right there. I know this lady and her husband have been married like, I don't know, 50 years or some junk like that before he died. And she was like, yes, every day. She's an older lady from the Dominican Republic. And oh, she's a great grandma. But she told me that every day her and her husband prayed together. So for somebody, that is very important. In your energy, you have someone who you know this person from work, okay, and they meditate, okay. There's somebody here who works with you. They're very cooperative. A painter, we have the person painting on a ladder. Do you have somebody who paints or who gets on the ladder? Okay, this person works together. They make things pretty, make it nice, and then they need their silence. Okay, so there's somebody here who needs their silence. There's somebody here. I get it. And no wonder when this person goes silent, that could trigger your fears, your worries, your insecurities. But this person is working with you. Okay. Anywhere where we have somebody who has polyamorous relationship, there could be this period where one of the partners just pulls away, and then that makes this it could be triggering you when the person pulls away, or maybe you're the no, this is in your environment. No, you're not. Are you feeling left out when somebody pulls away? Are you feeling left out when somebody else comes around? Are you feeling left out of your friends group because everybody paints and you're not into that? mm, okay. I'm hearing this person goes quiet. Somebody here in your environment, they're cooperative energy. They're friendlies. These are friendlies. These are not um oh gosh, how did the military, I don't know. Anyways, they're not against you. These are not enemies, these are friendlies, right? Whoever this is in your environment. Three of Pentacles is friendly energy. But at the same time, this person needs their quiet time. This is somebody who needs to retreat into nature, have their quiet time, listen to their meditations, do their breathing practices and stuff like that. And that's okay. So let's see the guidance position now. What do we have in this Aries energy? The Two of Wands and clarity. Look at that. Guidance. You have a choice. You have a choice. You can look at this or you can look at that, I heard. Okay. And the way I'm holding these cards, she's not looking at this person. The masculine is showing up right here, showing up as Sabta with the word clarity underneath them, holding the scales of justice in a hand and a staff, okay, to lead. There's a leader here. Somebody doesn't want to follow the leader. Okay, guidance. You don't have to follow the leader. You can go your own way. Okay, Two of Wands. You make a choice. Now, what? So you could choose to turn away and not pay attention to how this person in their silence keeps that smile so high. Look at this side stay over here. This side stays up over here, and that side stays up over here. Look at this pretty island lady. She got nice brown skin, don't she? She could choose to be over there, or she can be over here and realize, like, dude, your masculine is smiling right at you. It's her choice. Make a choice. Which way do you want to see it? Do you want to see how the masculine even has angel wings on the crown and behind? Like, this is a we have somebody here who has a divine masculine in their environment. What are you going to do? You already connected to certain energies, and it's like, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to, be upset because there's a whole crowd down here paying attention to that angel? They need their silent. This person goes silent on you. Or are you going to pay attention, observe, be part of the audience? You could be part of the audience. I mean, you sit apart from the audience if you are. Cause look, they all down here. You over here in the whole. It's like you off to the side stage. You get to be on the side stage and watch while everybody is here just adoring your masculine. Cause that's what is happening. What are you gonna do with it? Or are you gonna let it bother your ego? Are you gonna let it bother your ego, or are you gonna keep it cool? Okay. And then this strongly applies to anyone who is dealing with some form of polyamory in their relationship as well. It also deals very strongly with anybody who is dealing with some sort of friendship circle, right? So let's say out of the friendship circle, one of them is being elevated. One of those friends is being elevated. Why? Because of their, that's what I'm saying with the latter. One of the friends is being elevated because of their work, because of the quality of their work, because of their autistic, because of their style, because they're the one that actually get the job done. So they're being elevated. They're elevating. What are you going to do? And that's kind of what I see. It's like, are you the one that's standing off to the side watching as somebody is elevating? How are you going to respond? Are you going to do the whole turn the back thing, or are you going to do the thing where we can face and I can watch you smile and we can smile at each other from on the stage to the side stage? I'm just saying that's what it is. Okay. Oh Lord, let's go into the outcome energy here for you, Aries. You have the Tower. Whoa, and Karusar, autonomy. Oh boy. Okay. Most likely outcome at this point. If you can't get with the program and realize like this person is going to be admired, this person is going to be in the front of the center stage, and this is just what it is, the Tower could be like a fallout. Autonomy. You got to take action for your best interest, what works for you. At the same time, you got to remember like this person, they are having major life changes. It's going to put them in the front of the scene. How are you going to deal with that? That's what I see. Autonomy. They have to do what they have to do. Okay, so that's I totally get that too, because it's like certain people. Okay, so I had a friend who had a business as well, and she was telling me how the girl that she was dating was very insecure and jealous, and and I could relate to that because I had that issue before. I was dating a girl who was jealous of one of you. Yeah, because you would comment and tell me how good I look every day on camera and all that stuff. So she'd get jealous, and so the conversation with this friend was like, you know what, you and I cannot date insecure people, because first off, we good looking, second off, with what we do, we got to be in front of the people. So in this Aries energy, are you going to be okay with having somebody who's in the spotlight, is one of the questions that I see. Is your ego healed enough to deal with it? Are you able to watch your person be the star of the show and get the attention that a celebrity does? Because in some sort of way, whoever this person is in your environment, they get the attention. They are a boss. They're a boss, and they're going to hold you accountable. Accountability. This person is going to hold you accountable. And that's could be a challenge. Like, honey, the way you feel is not my fault. You don't feel good, that's not my fault. I didn't make you not feel good. I didn't intentionally do anything to make you not feel good. And as a overall general universal truth, nobody makes you feel anything but you. Whoo. So if you get jealous because I got all these girls around, or because I'm on the stage, or because I got to take my time to meditate, then you might want to deal with that. Okay, somebody here is having the idea that while their partner is busy doing all this stuff, and for what maybe they don't want to see it, maybe they don't want to be around it, that's okay. They're going to figure out, I'm going to go do something else while you're doing all that over there, so I don't have to sit and watch it, and this way it won't bother me. Oh, okay, cool. Somebody's going to have that idea. But what I see is, if somebody here is uh not involved and removed, especially if they're not involved and they're removed from the situation with hurt feelings or trying to project insecurities, then I see like this is going to cause a catastrophe to their situation, and there will be no more collaboration. So, wow, that was a lot that came out. We're going to use the new yes or no, when and how deck that I just received yesterday. You're the first one. So you're the first zodiac sign as I go back around the wheel of the zodiac. Um, so you'll be the first one to use it. I'm excited to use this for this next round of zodiac readings. So I'm going to keep the After I pulled them out in the unboxing, I learned how to use them. So we're going to do a yes or no question, and you can ask your own yes or no question. And yeah, that's all you got to do. I'm going to pull you a yes or no answer, and then we'll pull a when and how card of what is likely to happen for you. So how do yes or no answers work on this channel? Well, your soul team has already guided you on how to formulate your question. You can ask anything. It doesn't even have to resonate with the story if you want. It doesn't matter what you ask. You can ask anything. Your soul team is going to help you formulate your question in the manner that you're going to receive the accurate answer, because I channel the love source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be energy, which is connected to all your higher selves. And so that's how that works. Everything is on purpose. Nothing is on an accident, and it's always accurate. So let's see. Is the answer in this Aries energy yes or no, please? Yes or no? 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 Oh, it flipped over and it stayed right here. Let's see what we have. Oh, snap. We have a yes and a no. That don't count. They stayed in the deck anyways. And I usually won't do it until it flies out. So that's better because it was 2 cards. We're looking for 1 card with the accurate answer of yes or no, please. I heard we have a non-believer in the audience. We have a skeptic. Your skepticism is comedic. It's funny. Somebody's skepticism is comedic. That's all right. I ain't here to prove nothing to you. I don't need to. Let's see. Yes or no. Yes or no. 1 card accurate answer for Aries energies for all those who are viewing. Yes or no. 1 card. Here we go. And it is yes. The card is yes. It says this is a unique time of necessary changes. Strong-willed qualities are manifested. You bathe in the rays of unprecedented joy. Future changes wrap you in a blanket of sweet dreams and enchanted reality. Ooh, that's beautiful energy. Okay, well, let's look at the when and how then. So, the changes that are happening, very necessary. The strong-willed qualities are manifested. We was talking about that since we met the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. Like, you're not playing no games. You're starting to be a lot more discerning. You've cut people off. You change. You see things differently. You're understanding the way your own mind works and the way other people's minds works. You're learning a lot. Anywhere where you're connected to an emperor that is another person in your life, you're learning a lot. That is definitely giving you a stronger character at this time. So, and why is it giving you a stronger character? Because this person is helping you to realize all that you were. Okay, so let's see. What is the when and how? Give us more. Clarify this yes answer for those who are watching, please, and thank you. This second card will resonate with many of you, but not necessarily all of you. So here we go. The answer was yes, and it gives a if yes and if no. So with the yes answer that you have, it says luck and success are coming to you within 1 to 2 months. Combined with your ability to manage yourself and those around you, your unshakable inner strength manifests what you have already planned and started. So I want to thank you for joining me. Stick on your path because success and luck are yours. For more information on working with me individually, to come get your nails done in Vegas, or support this growth on this channel in any sort of way, information is in the description box below the video and on the website. Thank you so much. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And that's all, folks. And I'm out.